Is this increment reasonable given the serious economic challenges that South Africa is currently facing?
Because it's one from the bat, one would say it's not reasonable. Obviously, you would know that the public servants got an increment of 7.5%, and so 3% seems rather low. It's below inflation, of course, but I do think it's an election year, as you know. We are going for a general election, and the optics does matter. Already, you would know people generally out there feel that government officials are getting huge salaries, very high salaries. And so I think the presidency is saying, for the optics, because it's an election year, we'll just do 3%. But it's not.
Well, talking about those optics and the high salaries that we know public office bearers are used to taking home upwards of R1 million, R2 million in some instances annually. The concern is how this massive wage bill often crowds or overcrowds spending when it comes to other priorities. And I wonder if, enough thought is being given to the fact that there are other pressing issues that need to be addressed, that require funds to tackle this energy crisis that we're facing, that is really creating a lot of despondency just in terms of our economy, making it sluggish, unable to grow, crippling businesses. The list is endless. And so the question around priority is another one, right?
No, absolutely. I mean, look, for example, that government is the largest employer in the country. And this wage bill the public sector wage bill has always been of concern. There has been many steps taken by government over the years to try and curtail, try and curb, try and manage the wage bill. But the truth of the matter is, as you say, it is hanging heavy on the fiscus. It is a huge dent in the fiscus. But at the same time, because you have to understand that government is also a contributor to the middle class, to the black middle class over the last 2 decades. But that doesn't mean that priorities are not supposed to be clear and money should be directed elsewhere. But the wage bill has been a heavy concern for Treasury and for government for a very long time.